You know, as a confident 12-year-old being driven to my first day of school in 6th grade, I was feeling pretty excited. My father looked through the rearview mirror back at me and asked me a simple math question. Now, I know it's early, but I'm going to give you this math question now, and let's take a look at it. I want you to come to an answer in your head. How many of you think the answer is 8? How many think the answer is 6? Well, I did the math from left to right. 2 plus 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, I proudly told him. He looked at me sideways through that rearview mirror and just said, "Are you sure?" Well, what I later learned in school was that my answer of 8 was completely wrong. See, the key is that to solve this math problem correctly, you must know the order of operations, or PEMDAS, which we later learned is a rule in math that teaches you what must be done first, second, and so on. In this case, it tells us that we have to do the multiplication before the addition. If you don't do it in the right order, you're going to get the wrong answer. Just like if I had shown up on stage today, smiling in front of all of you, with my underwear outside of my pants, I'm pretty sure all of you would think I was a little bit crazy. But here's the key. How do we make sure that our clients and families are not financially wearing their underwear outside of their pants? Here's how we know it. Clients have many priorities when we first meet them. Some of them don't know where to start, and others want to begin maybe in the wrong place. Take a moment and look at this list. I challenge you. What would be the first 1 or 2 topics that you would want to discuss with your client, and why? Right now, take a couple of moments. See, now that you've all maybe thought about what you would cover first or second, let me give you my golden answer. And guess what? That same PEMDAS mnemonic device fits here in our world of financial advising. How convenient. Let's dive in. And in addition to describing this financial order of operations, I'm also going to share with you some language that I use with my clients comfortably. First, the P stands for protection. Obviously, this consists of the insurances and the legal documents that will protect your income, your assets, and your loved ones from something that, in theory, could go wrong tomorrow. Mr. Client, why do you think that we should cover these topics first before some of the other things that might be on your radar? Next, E stands for emergency fund. It's crucial for all of us to make sure that every family that we work with has enough money in the bank. Short-term liquidity in the event of some kind of unexpected life events. It could be a job loss, some kind of home or automobile disrepair, or even taking your dog or cat to the family veterinarian. Mrs. Client, why do you think that this step must be addressed completely before we overpay your loans or oversave for retirement? Next, M stands for monthly cash flow management. This is how our clients organize their bank accounts, swipe their cards, set up or don't set up automatic transfers. This must be optimized. Mrs. Client, wouldn't you love to know that all of your dollars are working efficiently, nothing is falling through the cracks, and you have a system to make saving, spending, and paying all your bills happen very easily? Next up, D. The D stands for debt paydown. And so many individuals associate financial success with being debt-free, right? Well, of course, we agree that having these high interest rates and high monthly payments is toxic, right? But we by no means would say that your 20% interest credit card should be treated the same way as your 4% interest mortgage. Mr. Client, wouldn't you agree that financial freedom, there's more to it than just being debt-free? Next, The A stands for asset optimization. Hey advisors, this is the sexy part, step 5, that we all love jumping to in step 1. Because we talk about improving investments, growing retirement assets and income, rather than talking about protection and the basics. Well, Mrs. Client, how would you feel knowing that you're saving the right amount, putting it into the right places to get the most benefits? And finally, the S stands for succession planning. When we advisors team up with estate planning attorneys, our clients are able to optimize their legacies and limit the government's access to assets that pass from one generation to the next. Mr. Client, when all is said and done and we're no longer here, wouldn't it be great to know that what you wanted to happen will happen? You guys see, the families that we interact with rely on us as their advisors to help them be financially successful. So I ask each of you to join me in proudly accepting this responsibility to provide plans for our clients that can withstand the test of time. Let's go help more families experience financial freedom by doing things in the right order. Thank you.